my name is Sharon Wray, Occupational Therapist with the Pain Management Program, and today I'm going to run through some of the chi arm movements that goes along with our wide stance, as part of the program. To start us off, I'm going to just set up the posture, so your feet are hip width apart, back is long and strong, tummy in, shoulders down and relaxed. Knees slightly bent, not locked, so there's slight bend in the knees, and that is just our good posture to start with that we should all be aiming for. But we're going to float the hands up and float down into Tai Chi posture. So as you float the hands up, the knees extend, and then a wee bend in the knees, and you're tucking the tailbone in, for your Tai Chi posture. One of the linking moves that we use in between each of the movements is called press balloon, and it's very similar to our Tai Chi posture, but I just want to show it to you. And it's a lovely one to do with the breathing, and it's just to bring focus into, say, the end of one movement and the another. So you start in your good Tai Chi posture. You're bringing your hands up as you inhale. And you imagine that you're coming up around the balloon, and as you exhale, the knees bend slightly, the tailbone comes in, and you push all the air out of that balloon. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So it's just a nice linking move between two. Bring all the weight onto one side, you're going out into your wide stance, and you want to immediately start shifting that weight from one leg onto the other. Taking a wee check that your toes are both toes are pointing forward, and that when you're bringing the weight over and you're bending the knee, that the knee isn't going out past the toes, So it's really important to get this part right first before you start moving and putting the arm movements in. So do plenty of practice of this before you attempt to put these arm movements in, So first one I'm going to do is cloud hands. This is very similar to our neck mobilizer that we do in the warm-up. So one hand in front of the other, and as you bring one hand up in front of the face, the eyes follow the hand out and back down, and you're continuously shifting the weight from one side to the other. It's a lot to keep going with, and make sure it's nice and slow, and that you're shifting the weight with that. Breathe into one side, breathe out to the other. And that is cloud hands. The next one that we have in this wide stance, just arm movements here, is pushed wrist. So you're bringing one hand out in front of you, you're taking two fingers of the other hand, and as you move to one side, you're pushing that arm out to that side with the two fingers, and as you bring the weight back in, you're just switching that over, and breathe into one side. And remember that the eyes are always following the hands. Breathe in and breathe out. And that is pushed wrist. Perfect. And relax and just listen that out again. Bring all the weight and step the foot back in and just listen that out. We're going to press balloon. Bring all the weight onto this side now, and we're stepping our wide stance out to the other side, and we're immediately starting to shift our weight. The next one I'd like to do is pushing waters, So you're going to imagine that you have your two hands, and as you move from side to side, you're pushing your hands through water, Nice and fluid and slow. This is quite a nice wee one to do, and one of the easiest ones, I think. Breathe into one side and out to the other. This is pushing waters. Okay, I want to introduce another one of the arm movements here, and this is just to introduce you to them, to show you what they are. And this is painting rainbows, okay? So as you shift your weight out to this side, you're going to extend this hand out, and as you extend that hand out, you're going to bring this other one up, and again, the eyes follow the hands. And this is painting rainbows. My kids love this one. So don't forget about the breath. Breathing in the one side and out to the other. Lovely. Bringing that back in. I'm just going to step back in here now, let myself wriggle that out and just go back into my press balloon. Before I go into the final movement. So I'm bringing all my weight onto this side, I'm stepping out, I'm immediately starting to shift my weight from one side to the other, and this one is turning with the ball, okay? So we're imagining we have a ball here. I don't want you to get too worried about if you're doing this arm movement right, or do what feels right to you, okay? So I'm taking my ball out to the side, I'm turning it over, and bring it to the other side, and I'm turning on the waist here too as I do this. Not too far, so it needs to feel comfortable, but there is a bit of turn on the waist as well for us, okay? And it's called turning with the ball. Breathe into one side and out to the other. And that is turning with the ball. And that is all your arm movements that we will be using for wide stance.